But I went for a walk, and let me see if I can get him in here. Okay, there he is. Hold on a second. I got Gracie on my other arm. Hold on a second. Let me get this right. A little bit jiggly. Okay. Now then, the lighting will cooperate. Can you see? Let's see here. There he is. There's Chucky. Yeah, I decided to take Gracie for a little bit of walk towards the back of the property, and there's Chucky. Hello, Chucky. I do not need you to lick me. I do not need you to lick me. No, I do not need you to lick me. He's getting big. I thought the goats would be with him, but I guess he decided to go off by himself. And let me see if I can get her in the picture. Let me see here. See there? That's Angel. Where I go, Angel follows. So, anyway, I wasn't sure this would work because I'm a distance away from the cabin. I'm on the other side of the creek. But, it seems to be working. So, hey, why not? We'll have Chucky and let me see here. Where are you? There's Gracie. And then, of course, I already showed you Angel. She's down the hill. She thinks she's got to be with me. If I had thought that I was going to be going live, I would have grabbed the tripod. But this was not planned. This was impromptu. Uh, but you know what? I'm looking around. This is a nice looking pasture, isn't it? I tell you, the goats have done a job. They have done a job. Just clearing things up, even down to the creek. Don't mind my hat. Oh, I hear baby goats. Uh, yeah, it's been hot. Today's a hot day. The first day of 3-day um, heat wave. I guess if it's 3 days, I guess it's a heat wave. So yeah, so it's been 3 days. It will be 3 days, and so I got trying to clear things up. Man, I tell you, that sun is like right there. There we go. But it's nice to see Chucky just chowing down up here on the grass. You know, I'm not sure what kind of grass is up here. I'm trying to remember if I ever seeded, and I'm not sure I remember if I did or not. But he's enjoying the grass. You know, I think the goats have all gone down to. There's a clearing just below my property, and they like to go in there and browse. Um, let's see if I can move down a little bit closer to the cabin. See if things are a little bit better. Whew. Besides, the sun's getting hot. What do you think, Angel? Hmm? So I don't know if anybody's on here, but that's okay. People have things they got to do. See here, that's a little bit better. Then I have to hold my hand up. I wonder. Is that gonna work? I don't think it will. Just don't think it's quite the right angle. Nope. I got this little button thing on the back of my phone. I was going to see if the tree would support it, but nah, it's not going to. So, save my arm a little bit. So anyway, yeah. See if any of these branches break off. That one, no. That one, yes. This is a tulip poplar. And it is a tree that is an okay lumber tree. And they grow fast, and they grow, generally speaking, they grow fairly straight and not too many knots because the lower branches will gradually break off. So Gracie's pulling on me a little bit. Anyway, it's been a rather eventful week. I had thoughts I'd be coming on live. Let me see, where's that gonna live chat? Yeah, there we go. I don't know if it'll show live chat or not. It's not showing me anything right now, so I don't know. But anyway, that is Rudolph. If you heard that, that's Rudolph. Rudolph is upset because he is he's been pulled off his mama. Okay. Um, Rudolph is awaiting some surgery to correct a mistake I made. I tried to band him, and uh, I didn't get the person that was holding him for me wasn't holding him right, and I was trying to make do, and apparently I didn't get it all. So the vet's got to come out and do a surgery. Oh, I see kids. I see kids. They're looking for their moms. Their moms went off. The kids kind of stay back sometimes. Sometimes they'll go off, like if the moms are coming across the creek where I am right now, they'll follow them over. But if the moms go too far, the kids kind of like to stay behind. Um, so anyway, yeah, we had a rather eventful week. Um, we'll see how this turns out. But my son moved out. Um, where he's going, he's not there yet. He's on his way. He's traveling. I don't know if it's going to work out. But he's old enough, he's a grown man to make his own decisions. And whether it's a mistake or not, only time will tell. Um, he didn't do things quite the way that I would have preferred that he do, speaking as his mother. But, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And um, let's just say I'm praying for him, praying that it works out. He's going to be a long ways away. Um, so I would appreciate if y'all would remember my son as he steps out on this adventure. Okay? I'm not going to go into too much more than that because it's too early to know how it's going to work out. I know his father is very upset and is not dealing with it very well. So I'm just sitting back and I'm waiting to see how things go. Praying they turn out well. Okay? And that's about all I'm going to say about that. Um, anyway, so that means there's a change in our home, our life here. Um, I wasn't pushing him to do a whole lot. Um, he did help me with the goats, and he would help me with a few other little things, if I needed a hand or something. Um, the first little while that we moved here, he got shingles fairly soon after we moved here. It was a stressful time when we first moved, and because of all the doctor's appointments and everything that he was going through, I didn't push him to do anything. He just kind of like did his own thing. Um, and because it affected his eye, I was reluctant to have him do anything with the livestock at all. But the last year, um, because things were working out pretty good, um, I started getting him more involved with the goats, and he seemed, got a bug on my arm. Anyway, so he seemed, he did well with the goats. Okay, um, I think I think he enjoyed them, honestly. Um, but at the same time, I think he wanted to go and do his own thing. So that's fine. So um, I've got to readjust things I'm doing again. Um, my push is, well, today and tomorrow, I'm pushing because we have my deep freeze, my new deep freeze is being delivered tomorrow. And so I've got to get the front porch cleared off. I had two brooder boxes on there, and they need to go, be relocated. So I've been working on that in spite of the heat, trying to get things done, trying not to overdo it in the heat. I said this heat is only going to last 3 days, so I can pace myself. I've got it pretty much cleared off. I got one more thing I got to pull off of there, but yeah. So I get so once the freezer gets offloaded and we have it where it's going to be, um, it would have been nice to have it on the back porch, but unfortunately, I don't know if we can afford to have the back porch built. That's still being looked at. We did get a quote, and it's more than what I thought it was going to be. Um, Now, after I get the tomorrow after the freezer comes in, I can refocus my attention on getting the garden ready. Like I've said, I've got the 4 raised beds built and filled. They're ready to go. I've got some cabbage starts to plant, but I want to wait until this heat spells is done. Ah, sorry about that. Um, so anyway, yeah. Once the once I get them done, then I've got the cleaning out the goat barn and putting all the bedding and stuff that I pulled out of the goat barn up on the hill to plant some stuff up there. And then from there, I do have to get the run-in cleaned out because I need to build a new goat stall in there, and I got to do the water, get the water hooked up. I got to find all my plumbing pieces and all my equipment that I need to use with it, and then I got to see what else I need. I know I need a PEX or tube or two. They sell them in like 10-foot lengths. I don't even think I need 10 feet worth of PEX, but I guess better to have too much than too little. I know I don't need a whole roll. So once I get all this other stuff done that is seasonal and I have a timeline for it that has to be met, then I can jump on getting the water installed. Um, Once that's in, of course, that also involves getting the sink installed. So since my son has moved out, his bedroom will be made into a sitting room, which means I can get my husband moved over there and he'll be out of my way and I'll have more room to work. So hopefully that will happen. So anyway, he was trying to call me, so I guess I'm going to cut this short. This is only going to be a shorty. I didn't know that it was going to work this far from the cabin, but man, I tell you, is this not a beautiful spot? I saw just before I went live. I saw a deer run up on the ridge, so that was awesome because I hadn't seen deer for a while. So anyway, okay, I will talk to y'all later. Just want to put this out there just to see if it would work. And you saw Chucky. So there you go. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, how do I get out of this?